Who it is, guys? It's Oli with another army.
A new army.
Another one.
Another one.
Third one.
I'm bashing them out.
Yeah, keep that to yourself. So of course we are down back at Battle Bunker. It is the open invite night, which means if you come down with a fully painted 40k army, when I'm filming the battle report, you get to play for free. So Ollie's playing for free, and some of the other guys are as well. But after playing my Tau 2 weeks ago, I've decided to play them a little bit more. I'm playing the tournament tomorrow, which you've probably already seen the review video of. And then on Sunday, me and Stephen are taking on you and Ian in an Apocalypse game, which is mainly me versus Ian, but with these two guys helping out.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at Ollie's very tasty, very nicely, freshly, and very good-looking army.
Yeah.
Right, so here we are with my Thousand Suns army. We're just running a battalion detachment and a heavy auxiliary detachment. In my battalion detachment, we have 3 troops of Rubik Marines. Each sorcerer has a pistol, each unit has a flamer, and they all have an icon of flame in there. I have a unit of 6 enlightened with great bows and discs. I have 2 units of terminators. Both of the cannons have also got Hellfire racks. I just haven't modelled them on there yet. And I've got a sorcerer each as well. And then in my HQs, I've got Araman himself. He's my warlord, so he's rocking a tasty 3+ invulnerable save. I then have an exalted sorcerer on disc with 2 power swords. He's rocking the Seer's Bane relic. I then have a elite choice of a Zangor enlightened shaman, and he's got the relic Helm of the Third Eye for getting command points back. I also then have a Leviathan Dreadnought with 2 butcher cannons and the 2 Hellflamers in there. And then I've got the big man himself, because why wouldn't he be here when you're playing Thousand Suns? It's Magnus the Red, and he's Al Natural.
And here is my Tau force. It is a brigade and a super heavy auxiliary detachment. Warlord is the ethereal, of course, and he's going to take through Unity Devastation. And the Cadre Fireblade next to him is going to be taking the Pure Tide Engram Neuro chip. Try saying that 10 times fast when you're drunk. And of course, I've got Commander Shadow Sun there as well. So of course, I am running Tau Sept. I've got 2 units of 5 breaches, 4 units of fire warriors for the troop choices. For fast attack, we've got 2 units of 8 drones, 4 markers, 4 guns in each. I've got a unit of 10 Pathfinders with 3 rail rifles. For the elite choices, we've got a unit of crisis suits, Ollie. So the Shazwi has 3 plasma, another guy has 2 plasma, and then the other one has 2 fusion. We've got 2 units of stealth teams with a fusion on the Shazwi each. We've also got Shadow Sun, her definite clone in the Ghost Kale, rocking a fusion collider and 2 fusion blasters. For heavy support, we've got 2 broadsides, one with a rail rifle, one with high missile pod, both with smart missile systems and ATS. We've also then got a hammerhead, this time with the ion cannon, 2 SMS on there. And then we have the Storm Surge, and it's got the the heavy D6 strength 10, D6 damage gun. I don't remember which one it is. If that's not the right one, I'm sorry, my other Storm Surge base isn't painted. But he has smart missile systems, advanced targeting system, shield generator, and bursting fragmentation projector. Also worth mentioning as well that she has target lock, which is ignore the heavy and move, as well as a shield generator with her drones. And that is 1994, which is the year Kurt Cobain died. It is also the year that Quentin Tarantino's car was stolen from the set of Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
So, a little bit of trivia there for you guys. So let's deploy and see what mission we're playing. Alright, so welcome back after deployment, guys. Today we are playing a new chapter approved 2018 mission. We are playing Strategic Gamble. A bit more strategic than Tactical Gamble.
Yeah, this is it's a funny mission. This could be good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah, it could be odd. So, Oli won the roll-off, and he selected, or rolled for Vanguard deployment, and he selected to deploy over here. So, of course, I then elected to deploy down here. But before we start the game, let's explain what you have to do for this. So you have to draw 3 cards, and you may discard 2 of them to draw 1 more. But if you score that 1, you score double the victory points. So if you've got 2 that you can't score at all, or it's very unlikely, you know, like if I drew defend objective 5 and secure objective 5, I'm probably going to get rid of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, I think it could be fun. But there's a little bit of bookkeeping with it. So, I've got some Pathfinders to move, but they're just going to go up there, Ollie. I am, of course, going to go first, but I'm going to guess that you wish to seize the initiative. And before we roll for this as well, just a quick note that you can discard up to 6 cards from your deck. So, of course, I've gotten rid of Harness the Warp, I got rid of Domination, Psychological Warfare, a few other bits and pieces. Ollie got rid of Defend Objective 2.
Yeah.
And Witch Hunter, of course. So, yeah, do you seize, Ollie? Brand new army, first time on the channel, first time using them?
This is a whole yes. So
Can you start it off on a high?
Oh.
No, so Tau turn 1. Okay, so I've got Witch Hunter, Killer Psyker, hold the line and behind enemy lines. These 2 I can't really do, so I've elected to discard them to try and score this, and I've got multiple distractions which I can't get because basically it's for opposite table edges, and as you can see, Ollie's only got stuff on these 2 sides. So I have moved some stuff around slightly. These stealth teams and the Ghost Keel have come sideways, looking to hopefully deal with them. Might not happen, but you never know. And the drones here have pushed forward. And basically, we're just going to pepper some firepower into these guys. Now, in reserve, I have, of course, got the Crisis teams. So, to start off with, the Cadra Fireblade is going to pop his marker light into this one guy that you can see. And he hits. So, that'll be... I'll use Uplink Marker, which is a stratagem. So, I get an extra D3 command marker lights. So I get an extra 2. Does Ollie steal that back already, though? No, he does not. So you've got 3 marker lights on them so far. 4 from these. I get 1 hit and I can reroll the 1. So that's 4 on them. Come on, I need 1 more. And I've got 4 marker lights from the other drones. There's the 1 more. That'll do me. That's the full complement of 5 marker lights on them, which means I get +1 to hit, Ollie. Yes. I do. So, I am, of course... Oh, actually, you know what? I totally forgot about these guys as well. They've got marker lights. But, nah. It's done. Yeah. Them guys up there are actually going to put their marker lights into the Leviathan. Just because. I get 3 hits with them. So there's 3 on the Leviathan. So first lot of shooting up, we're actually going to have the SMS and the high yield missile pod from that straight into these guys. So I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So they all hit. Oh, and through Unity Devastation, which is my Warlord trait, I can't see them. So, yeah. So they all hit. The Strength 5, your Marines are Toughness 4. So that is 4 wounds. It's -1, but Oli gets +1 because of from dust, is it called? All is dust. So he's still on a 3+. So you lose 1. And then his high yield missile pod. Reroll the 2 1s. So 2 misses. This is strength 7, so 3s to wound, but it's -2 in D3, so you won't get all his dust. So that is 4 at -2. 5 up, kills 3. That's not bad. I'll take it. However, the other broadside is going to fire his SMS at the one guy and the ion rifle, rail rifle. I'll remember the names. So he only gets to reroll. No, he gets a +1 to hit against him. So and reroll the 1. 3s to wound, so it's strength 5. I get 1 wound, Oli. -1 +1. Fine. And the heavy rail rifle against this guy. 1 hit because I don't get the +1. That is a wound, and that is a single mortal wound in addition. So he's down to 13 wounds straight away. He's got 14 base, I think. And then you've got a save to make, an invuln, because it's like -4. Which he makes. Cool. I'll still take the 1 damage, that's fine. Next up, we will have the SMS from the Storm Surge, because he doesn't need line of sight on him. And the Pulse Blast Cannon can't actually see anything. Not even Magnus, because of this big building. And I'm deploying my anchors as well, so next turn I'll get a further +1. Strength 5, so 3s. There we go, that's 6 at -1 +1, because of all his dust. Come on, don't do it. No, I ignore cover. Yeah, he's dead.
I'm going to use a command point.
Oh, no, don't.
I think I will, because I only want to save.
You only need to save the 1, yeah. No. It's worth a go. But do I steal that command point? No, and then do I get it back for when I used it? No, I don't. So that does get me first strike and Witch Hunter. Very, very quick rounds of fire now for this side of the battlefield. These guys are going to shoot down into these. So they're hitting on 4s. It's only 3. That is 1 wound, no AP on your guys there. So you got 2 up. Makes it. 1 fusion. Misses. And then the Ghost Keel has 2 shots, plus the 2 from the normal fusions. 3s miss. 2s. Do you have an invuln?
Yeah, 5 up invuln.
So 3 5-ups because of the fusions. 2 die. And that is almost turn. I think maybe the Hammerhead can reach. And the last shot is going to be the ion cannon from the Hammerhead across into the Leviathan. D6 shots because I'm overcharging. I get 4. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. I'm going to CP reroll that. It hits. Do you get it back?
Nope.
Do I? Nope. It's strength 8. That's 3 wounds. 3 invulnerable saves, Oli, because it's -2, so you got a 4 save. And each one is 3 damage.
Alright, so 7 wounds, take 7 left.
Ouch. Hey, that's not bad. I think that was almost worth it. So I score first strike, I score Witch Hunter for killing a unit. Those won't run because the leadership 8. And I think that is it. I am going to discard multiple distractions though, because I don't think I'm going to be able to score that. So that puts me at 2 points to Oli's 0 after round 1. cards, Oli drew Kingslayer, Ritual Slaughter, which is kill at least 9 enemy models, which shouldn't be too hard, and then Vengeance Long Awaited, which is basically kill stuff. So he's probably going to do this. Magnus has moved forward, and so has Araman, because they've spied a Ghost Keel.
Yeah, we want them gone.
Shadow Sun's little trick.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Super Smite. Oh, are you not moving them forward, by the way?
I've moved them.
Just because if you're within 6, then you don't suffer the -1 or 2 to hit. And not that I'm baiting you or anything. Right. Psychic Phase.
Yeah.
So, what happens here?
Right, so first of all, with Magnus, I'm going to cast Temporal Manipulation on the Leviathan.
Right, and what does that do?
Heals D3 wounds.
Oh. You kept him still so that he didn't suffer the additional -1, because obviously with him losing 7 wounds, he's now only ballistic skill 3+. And what do you need for this?
6.
And Magnus gets like +2, doesn't he? Oh, look. He gets D3 wounds back. You only need the 1. CP?
Yeah, no, because I might need that if I get a...
Oh, because you want the Super Smite.
Yeah. So,
Fair enough. But still, it's still worth it because you're hitting back on 2s now, which is very good. Is he Super Smiting now? Glamour of Zinch on himself. That's a 7. Well, that's a 6, but you get an 8. Because Magnus is +2, isn't he?
yeah, so it goes off on 7.
Cool.
So he's -1 hit.
Nice.
And then I'm going to cast Weaver of Fates on myself as well.
And what's that?
+1 invuln.
Okay. How many powers can he cast?
3.
So no smite?
I've got stratagem where I can cast an extra spell for 1 point.
Right. So that's a 7.
Yeah, that goes off because it's only 6.
Yep.
So he's now got 3+ invuln.
So -1 to hit and 3+ invulnerable. Fantastic. And now the stratagem to get you to do Super Smite?
No, I'm going to cast some spells with Araman first. See if I can get rid of the cost skill that there first.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Infernal Gaze onto the
Ghost Kale.
Ghost. Actually, I'll do onto the drones
Right.
because they can take hits and magic. Or is it just in the shooting phase?
It's any wound that the Ghost Kale suffers, they can intercept it on a 2+.
So I'd rather go for the drones.
Okay.
So that goes off on a 5, but Araman gets +1 to his cast.
Okay. You peril. So what does it do?
So I've got to roll 3 dice.
Yep.
And on 4 pluses, you suffer mortal wounds.
Okay.
1 more.
1 drones dies. I'll take that. Right.
And then I'm going to stop him for a second, and I'll go on my Spiring Saucer here,
Yep.
and I'll cast...
Smite would hit the keel because it's always the closest.
Yeah, and I'm guessing you might take that on. But you can't cast anything else, so I may as well cast Smite anyway.
Okay. So it goes off. I'll take a wound on the Ghost Kale.
Okay.
So she's lost 1.
Doombolt. I cast Doombolt with Araman,
Yep.
and I'll do that onto the Ghost Kale as well.
And what does this do?
If cast unit suffers D3 mortal wounds and you follow a movement phase, you must half your move and you cannot advance.
Oh.
So it goes off on a 9.
Ow, that's big.
So I need an 8 because I lose +1.
8. Yep. D3 mortal wounds. 3. I'll try and intercept one of them. So the drone dies and she takes 2, so she's now lost 3 wounds. So you do get first strike as well, Ollie, because you've killed a unit now.
And then I'll just cast his Smite onto the Ghost Kale.
And who Araman's? Can he cast 3 as well?
He can.
Okay. Araman Smite next. That's a fail. Are you now going to Super Smite? 7 wounds to get through, a toughness 6. 3 up 4 up as well.
Yeah, I'll what I'll do is I'll spend a command point
Yep.
to use an extra spell, which is Smite.
Okay, do I get a command point back? No, I don't. And you can't get your own back, it's only enemy ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to use another command point.
Okay.
So if I'm within 6 inches of 2 other sorcerers, I get an additional +2 to my cast.
Wow. So Magnus is going to be on a +4. And I'll get that one back. But now you only need to roll a 6 because Magnus's smite is 10 or more, not more than 10.
11 or more.
No, it's 10 or more for Magnus.
It's 11 or more.
For what?
It's 11 or more for Magnus.
Are you sure? Okay, so yeah, it's 11 or more, so you need a 7 to do 2d6 wounds.
I can re-roll 1s on psychic tests for Magnus. You can re-roll hit rolls of 1 and then dice rolls of 1 that are made a part of a psychic test.
Oh.
9 inch of Magnus.
Okay. So that's a 8, which means you get a 12, which means the Ghost Kill suffers 2d6 mortal wounds. There's 8, and that kills her. Ouch. He needs to die, and like now. Right, so Oli actually used warp time to move Magnus again, which means he's now going to be shooting and charging these, but he's been very careful because you've stayed more than 15 inches away from me Fire Warriors, haven't you?
Yeah, don't get close to them.
Because triple tapping Fire Warriors is lovely. If I was Borkan, I actually would have been in range because of the extra 3 inches. However, we've got some shooting to do. These guys are going to be shooting straight in against the stealth team. So you're at a natural -1 to hit me, Oli. So I'm guessing you're hitting on 5s now then. Right, so the Shaman gives him +1 to hit, which means that 5s to hit would automatically wound. But because I am a stealth team, you're at -1, which means you're basically shooting normally. And 2 shots apiece?
2 shots apiece, yeah.
At strength 5 and -1 as well. I'll take them for your misses. Do you get to reroll 1s because of Aramin? Ugh. So 2 misses, not bad. I'm toughness 4, so you need 3s to wound me.
So do them 6s all wound then?
Yes.
So they also wound. So strength 5, toughness 5?
Toughness 4, 3s. So just 3 more.
So 5 saves at -1.
So 4 plus save because of me -1. So you wound, you kill that one, and then you wound him. I'll take that, that's not bad. Right, we've got a lot of small arms fire coming in from bolters and things like that, and then we've got the butcher cannons. So of course the butcher cannon lay absolute waste to the drones down there, scoring 8 kills for Oli, which means that's 3 units dead so far and 10 models. So you're going to get both of those cards as well as first strike. But that is not all because you're charging, aren't you? Okay, and of course it's with Magnus, so these guys are going to shoot up 5s. 1 hit. And I don't wound. Charge distance, of course he's in. I'm guessing you're staying on that side so you don't get within 15. Cool. And has he got a ridiculous number of attacks?
7 attacks.
Wow. 2s?
Yeah.
All hit. And then I'm guessing you're at least strength 8. Ow. So -4s.
-4, yeah.
No, I mean -4 to wound because you're like 4 times me toughness.
Yeah, it's -4, 3 damage.
Oh wait, you were at -1 to hit me, so the 2s wouldn't have hit. Before people scream, we did remember the -1 to hit, so you got 3 hits. 2s to kill. There we go. Not that it made much difference, but there you go. So that gets you 4 units killed, Oli. And that gets you 12 models killed. So that scores you quite a lot of points, I believe. Right, so Oli scores 2 points there plus first strike, putting him on 3 points to my 2. So my next draw of cards, I get Defend Objective 3. I get Ambush. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed or failed morale test during this turn, or D3 if I destroy at least 3. And no prisoners. Kill something. Yes. So movement phase. The hammerhead has moved. The stealth team moved and the crisis team dropped down there. I'm going to try and defend objective 3. I might not get it, but you know. But everything is going for Magnus. Now I've got a lot of stratagems, I've got a lot of sequencing in the order that I have to do all of this. So Oli is going to film. Right, so first things first, Cloud the Fire Blades Marker Light. Hitting on 3s because you're at -1. I hit. I'll then use Uplinked Marker Light to get an extra D3 Marker Lights on him for 3 more. Do I get that command point back? No, I do not, but he's got 4 Marker Lights on him. Oli can get 1 back on a 5. He does not. So that's 4 Marker Lights so far. Okay, I will then use the 4 drones to try and get the 5th one. There's the 5th one. So he's got a full complement of Marker Lights on him now. Right, here we go then. So what I'm going to do is go Fire Warriors 1 squad at a time as I go along. And I get to reroll all failed hits because Shadow Sun is a Nectar Carry-On. So I'm hitting you on +1, -1 4s. But I re-roll the 1 to 3s anyway because my normal ballistic skill, and then I apply the modifiers which cancel each other out.
Yeah.
So basically 4s re-rolling. Okay, and then I'm wounding you on 5, sorry. So that is 1 wound. 3 plus invuln, is it? Makes it. Then the next squad of 5. Reroll. And then 5's to wound. 1 more. Next squad. Reroll them 2. Nope. 1 more. Wow. Last squad. Reroll. So 2 hits even. 1 more wound. That's a fail.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I am using Focused Fire for 3 command points. Gives me +1 to wound for the rest of everything else that shoots at him.
Okay.
So that's tasty, but it's 3 command points in total. Right, so...
Let's see if I get that back.
Yep. You do? Do you just get 1?
Just 1, yeah.
Okay. So, SMS from the Storm Surge. I get +2 to hit now because his anchors are dropped. And I'm re-rolling. So I'm hitting you on 3s, re-rolling 1s and 2s, and then back to 2s. Because of I'm a +2 -1.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I have to re-roll them because re-rolls before modifiers. And then they miss. Strength 5, I'd wound you on 5s, but I've got +1. And you don't care about the armor save, so that's 5 wounds. So that's 2 wounds he's taken altogether. And then the Pulse Blast Cannon. 6 shots. Yep. Re-roll them. So yeah, they all hit. Strength 10, so I'm wounding you on 3s, 2s because of Focus Fire. So yeah, 5.
5 saves. I will command and reroll that
Of course you will.
one.
Do I get it back? Yes, I do.
Phew.
Right, next up we're going to have... yeah, we're going to have the broadside with a heavy rail rifle. And I'm using command and control node on him to reroll his wounds. So all of them miss. So they miss. I'm strength 5 with this, so I'm winning you on 5s, making you 4s. That is 4 more saves. That's 2 more fails. That's 4 wounds in total I've done. And then he's heavy rail rifle. Reroll that. It then misses. I'm wounding you on 2s. That's a wound because of the +1. That's a fail, and that's D3 damage. That's 3 damage. So that's 7 damage I've done to you.
Yep.
Then the next guy with the SMS. Reroll them. And then I'm wounding you on 4s because of +1. 4 more. 2 more damage.
Why can't Magnus reroll one to save anymore?
And then high yield missile pods. Reroll the failed hits. These are strength 7, so I would wound you on 4s, and I'll wound you on 3s. I will CP reroll that. There we go. I can't get that one back anyway, but you can. Or have you already got one back?
I've already got one back.
Alright, so it doesn't matter. And these are D3 damage each. 3 D3 damage. Wow. 6, 7, that's 8. Plus the 7 he's already took.
15.
How many wounds he got?
He's got 2 or 3 left.
How many wounds have I done? 16? 15?
15.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. But in fairness, this is like my entire army.
Yep.
I'm not going to use the hammerhead yet. I'm going to use the rail rifles from these guys. +1, -1. I miss with everything. The hammerhead. So I get D6 shots for overcharging. 3. I moved, and you're at -1. I'm at +1, so... No, I'm at -2 because it's a heavy weapon, so I'm hitting you on 4s. Rerolling 1s. So 1 hit, I'm strength 8, I would wound you on 3s, I'm at +1, so 2s. That is a wound. Fine. And then I've got 2 SMS on that as well. Hang on. So I'm a plus... The 4s I would miss with because of the way the modifiers are working. 5s, so I need 4s. 2 more wounds. 1 more damage, that's 16 wounds. I think that might be everything. I need to double check.
Okay.
So the last thing, and I should have done this first when I initially did it, but it might not have done anything. The destroyer missiles. I'm going to use all... I'm only going to use... I would have shot all 4 at the time, so I'm going to shoot all 4 Oli. I'm at +2, -1. So 3s. So them hit, and then each one of them is D3 mortal wounds. There you go. So that kills Magnus. But that was my entire army, Oli. Almost. Because I've got them to fire into the Leviathan, and that's it. As a result of destroying Magnus, I get no prisoners, ambush, and I'm keeping hold to defend 3 because I've got all of them guys up there. So I scored 2 more points, and Oli is 1 point behind, but that could be a very punishing blow. He does have the Terminators to come in still, though, which could do a lot of damage to my back lines. We'll have to see what he does, though. Right, so turn 2 for Oli. He's got Kingslayer, Power of the Cabal, and Secure Objective 1. Are you discarding any of them, Oli, to get an additional card? Because Secure Objective 1's right in my deployment zone. Might be difficult, and then he's got Kingslayer as well, but he does have the Terminators which he can bring in. Let's see what he's going to do. So end of the movement phase, Oli has dropped the Terminators in here. He's going to try and take Objective 1 by making a charge against the breaches. Means he kills more stuff as well, and then some shuffling round over here. But psychic phase, Oli, what's happening?
Okay, so this unit of Marines here,
Yep.
I'm going to cast Weaver Fates on the Leviathan.
Right, and what does that do?
It's just +1.
+1 to...
Invulnerable.
Oh, that's not bad.
Goes off on a 6.
Yep. Sweet. So he's got 4 pin point.
I've then got my sorcerer here. He's going to cast Smite first into these.
Yep. He gets it on a 6. It's D3 mortal wounds. 3 kills one of them. I'll remove him in a second.
I'll leave him then for a second. Aaron himself.
Yep.
Yep, he will cast Smite into the suits as well.
I don't think he can reach.
24 inch. I get
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, he can reach. Yep.
Goes off to D3.
Yep. Yep. I'll drop the fusion to 1 wound. In fact, I will drop the Shazwi to 1 wound.
I'll then cast Infernal Gaze onto the suits as well.
And what does that do?
I've just got to roll 3 dice.
Oh, no, the 4+ you do mortal wounds, yeah.
So it goes off on a 5. I will
CP it.
CP it.
Gets it on a 5. So do I get a CP back? Well, I can't get it back this turn anyway because I've already getting it. So 3 dice, 4+ you suffer a mortal wound. 2 more drops the fusion to 2 wounds remaining. So that's 2 for Araman. He can cast 3. He's got prescience as well, hasn't he?
No, this Shaman's got presence. He's got Doom Ball.
Right.
Which is what these as well. So I will try and cast Doom Ball as well. It will have a range of 24 as well.
So that'll hit them.
Yeah, onto the suits.
Yep.
It goes off on a 9, but I need an 8 because of my +1.
Oof.
Goes off.
And what does it do?
D3 mortal wounds, and then in your following phase, you cannot. You half your movement and you can't advance.
Right. Well, there's the 2 mortal wounds, which kills all of the crisis suits. That wasn't bad. Not bad at all.
My Shaman will then cast Prescience onto the Leviathan.
Yes.
It goes off on a 7.
Gets it on a 10. Wow. I think that is pretty much it, is it?
I'll cast Glamour of Tzitzit
Yep.
on my Leviathan as well.
Which is -1 to hit him.
That needs a 7, which goes off.
Wow. So how many powers did you get off there, Ollie?
A lot.
So I think you got them all off, didn't you? So you
Single spell,
so you got 1, 2 from the second one from the sorcerer, 3 from Araman. That's 5, 6. That makes 7.
I have 1 more smite to cast here.
Yep.
Goes off for 1
Yep.
more wound.
Of course, I'm taking the closest model. So that was 8, which means for what was the card called? Something of the Cabal, Power of the Cabal.
Power of the Cabal, yep.
You get 1 victory point for every 2 powers, up to a maximum of 6 powers. Was it?
Up to a maximum of 6 command victory points.
Oh, wow! So you've actually just scored 4 victory points there.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wow. God, imagine if you'd still had Magnus then.
I'd have got all
Wow.
6 commands. I'd have got 6. That's all my spells.
Okay, so
Actually, I have 1. No, I've just got 1 more spell to cast. Will it make a difference to the victory point?
no, because you're on an even number now. So it's only if you want to cast something with that sorcerer.
Yes, what I want to do is I want to cast Warp Time on these.
Okay. To get them to move closer to the stealth teams. Yep. So 7, is it?
Which goes off on an 8.
Yeah, so they're going to move again. Right, so tons of small arms fire from the Zangor Enlightened, and the Bolters left 1 stealth team left. 1. And it was these Terminators that actually cleared them up in the end just. You only got 2 wounds, and I had a 5-up save because of the -2. I rolled a double 1. I even tried to CP re-roll it just to keep them alive to get defend objective 3, and I failed, unfortunately. And they did manage to kill 1 Pathfinder. Which means I'm not getting defend objective 3, Ollie. So good job on stopping me from getting that. Meanwhile, the Leviathan is up next, and Ollie is going to put 1 butcher cannon into the drones, which he's going to roll up first. Then he's elected to put the second shot into the broadside with the heavy rail rifle. Cool. Let's go for the drones first then. And the idea is, hopefully, get some wounds through on the broadside.
So 8 shots hitting on 2s.
2s, re-rolling 1s because of Araman. All hit. Yours is strength 8, aren't there? So 2s.
-2.
How many is that? 8. Oh, -2, so I've got a 6 up followed by. I'm not within range of.
Damage each.
Yeah, you're killing me on. Basically, any failed saves kill 1. So I have 1 out of 8 drones left. Right, so obviously I'm going to leave the one that's next to the broadside to try and tank one of the damages. So then do you want to do your shots into the broadside?
Yeah, it's okay.
And re-rolling the 1. And broadside's toughness 5, so you're winning me on 3s here. So that's 7.
7 at -2.
Ouch. Thankfully, though, I do have a 2-up armor save. So,
Wait, let me check. It might be -1.
okay. Well, that's at least 2 failed saves. But what I'm going to do is I'll tank one of them on the drone, which I actually fail with the drone. So it's -1, so that means 3 go through.
So it's 2 damage each.
Which would kill me. No, 2 damage each. I'm within range of me ethereal. I get a 6-up feel no pain. No! No! So he goes as well. That's not good. That was a punishing round of shooting, Ollie.
Yeah, one of the better ones, huh?
So we managed to do 4 wounds on Overwatch down here, but Ollie saved them all, and he's not re-rolling the charge because he failed. I'm not going to get Defend Objective 3, unfortunately, which means I will have to discard it. But Ollie scores 6 points. No, 4. He scored 4. Because you got off 8 powers. So that puts you to 7 victory points to my 4.
I've got 9.
So Tau turn 3, I drew Defend 3 still, which and then I drew the Lure and Patient Hunter. I've elected to discard both of these. And I got Big Game Hunter, so I have to kill the Leviathan. And guess what? I've done something I've never done before, Ollie. I enacted Montcast, so I moved forward and advanced, and I count as staying stationary, which is great. Of course, the breach is over here, shot this way. So, again, pretty much the same plan. The actual Storm Surge can now see the Leviathan down there. And, of course, all of these pushed forward. So, at least my SMS are mostly within range now. So, basically, the plan is, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do now, is Shadowsun is going to use Command and Control Node to let this guy reroll failed wounds, right? And I'm going to do all my small arms fire first to try and do 1 wound to the Leviathan to give everything else +1 to wound. That's the plan. So Cadre Fireblade plus Marker Lights plus 3 hits from these got a full complement on the Leviathan. And the first guys that shot, I got a wound with 3 Unity Devastation, rolling a 6 to wound against the Leviathan. So now I have enacted Focus Fire. Which is really good. I've also used Command and Control Node, which drops me to 2 command points remaining. So let's go for the Smart Missile Systems first. So I'm at +1, -1 to hit. So they miss, but I can still re-roll the 1s because of the Marker Lights. These are Strength 5, so I'll wound you on 5s, 4s because of... so that's 3 at -1. 1 more. And then the high yield missile pods. So the 3s miss, the 1 I can re-roll. So this is Strength 7, I'd wound you on 5s, I'll now wound you on 4s. I wound you on 5s, re-roll into 4s, sorry. Because of the modifier. Wow. Wait. They're -2. That's -3 because of... I've got an advanced targeting system which gives me -1 additional. The weapon is -1 standard, and then that becomes an additional -1 on top. So 3 at -2. Yep. And 1 at -3, which will be your Forp Invuln anyway.
Yeah, because I've got +1.
So yeah, that makes no difference in that case. But 4.
Yeah.
And this is D3 each. You've got 1 more save to make. I've got 4 wounds.
That's D3, yeah?
Yep.
And this one's D3 as well?
Yeah, they're all D3. So 2 went through and the D3 each.
Right, I'll command point.
Okay.
The Invuln 1.
No, do I get it? No, I don't. So 2d3 damage. 6. Does that make him gone? Oh, does he explode?
Yes, so.
So I remembered the cluster rocket system this time, Ollie. 4d6 shots, which might have done something against Magnus before, but even despite the -1 cancelling out Ollie's +1, he didn't kill them. The blast cannon didn't even hit them, and the SMS killed one Zangor. Yeah, and that was almost it. These guys killed one Terminator, or two?
They killed two.
They killed two, and then 3 wounds from the ion cannon did 3 failed saves against Ollie. Killing the last 3 Terminators, so him, the long strike, the hammerhead, man of the match so far. He's done his work, despite moving around quite a lot as well. So I get Patient Hunter because I killed something with something that was in my deployment zone, which is the broadside. I then also score Big Game Hunter because I killed the Leviathan, but I get 2 points for that because I gambled it. So I scored 3 more points, puts me on 7 to your 7. So it's a draw, but I've had an extra turn than you. Right? So despite Magnus going down, you're not doing bad, Ollie. You're not doing bad. Right, so Ollie had Kingslayer, Secure 2 and Secure 1. He ditched 2 and 1 and drew Secure 3, and he tried to advance these guys, and even with command reroll he needed a 5 and he rolled a 2 and then a 1.
Yeah, the Dusty Legs just wouldn't carry him.
Nope. So he's had to drop the Terminators here on objective 3 to try and grab that. Meanwhile, Ahriman advanced 5 inches because he's now within range of the Ethereal to target him with some psychic powers. And he's going to try and warp time to get him a bit closer to do the extra damage with the 3rd spell that he's got, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, psychic phase. Warp time. Because you're obviously going with warp time first.
Yeah, so warp time from my Exotic Sorcerer onto Ahriman.
Which is hiding down there. 5.
I'm going to command reroll 1, so I need a 6.
Yep. There we go. So your other psychic power was only range 12, wasn't it?
On the that guy, he's got diabolical strength. But I'm not
No, I mean on Ahriman. You need to be within 12 to do his 3rd damage and power. So you can move all the way up if you wanted, but you only need to be 12 inches away. So literally just down the front.
Yeah.
Oh, that's risky business. Right. So should we do all of his powers?
Yeah.
We need to hope now, though, that you get all these off. Or rather, you need to hope. But I'm going to need some dice because I do have Sense of Stone activated. So, what's first, Ollie?
Gift of Chaos.
Okay.
So it goes off on a 6.
So you need a 5. Oh, he fails it.
+1 goes off.
Yeah, it goes off on a
no.
6.
And I can't command reroll that.
No. Then we've got Doombolt.
Doombolt, yeah.
You need an 8 for this, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, 9, but 8. Gets it.
And you suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Yep. Just the 1. 6 up. Fail it. So my Ethereal's down to 3 wounds. And then the other one, which is where you roll 4+, isn't it? 3 dice.
Yeah. I'm going to I'll get back to you on the spells.
Yeah. So the Shaman's going to cast Prescience on these.
Doesn't go off, but once a battle I can reroll a failed save test for him just once per battle.
Yep.
So I'll do that. So it's still doesn't go off. These will cast Glamour of Dizinch on them.
Yep.
That doesn't go off.
Oh my god. After such a good psychic phase last turn as well.
They're going to cast Dizinch's Firestorm on them.
On the Pathfinders.
Yeah. That goes off on a 7.
Yep.
Goes off.
And what does that do?
So I roll 9 dice and then 6 is a mortal wounds.
Nice. That's not bad. Two.
Yeah, 2 mortal wounds.
I'll kill 1 Rail Rifle and 1 Pathfinder.
cast. They will cast Weaver of Fates on them.
And what does that do?
+1 England.
Cool.
Which doesn't go off.
And you've still got one more on Aramin.
Yeah, and I've still got my one spell on.
On the sorcerer in there as well. Right, so Aramin, Infernal Gears, at the Ethereal.
Goes off in a full with my +1.
Your peril as well, but at least it goes off.
Yeah.
It's a shame that wasn't Smite. Well, it is, because it would have hit them.
So I need any 4+s and mortal wounds. One more.
1, 6 up. Nope, so I'm down to 2 wounds on my Ethereal. You also suffered D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Oh! Ouch. That's not good.
No, that's failed that because I needed to kill the Ethereal.
Right. We've got lots and lots of small arms shooting now.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a strategy. So I've got one spell left to cast with him.
Yep.
Take out Diabolical Strength.
Okay.
And put in Temporal Manipulation.
Okay. And what does this do?
That's going to heal D3 wounds.
I'll get what you're doing. So do I get a command point? Nope.
So I need a 6 for this to go off. No.
Oh, what?
But he has got the spell.
Wow. So we'll come back after all the small arms fight because there's going to be a lot of stuff coming in. Right, so with the Zangors and the Bolt of Fire, Oli killed 2 Pathfinders, 2 Fire Warriors, 1 Fire Warrior, 2 Fire Warriors, and that was it. Not a lot. No, because the Shazwi would be leadership 7, so they would pass despite losing 2. These guys count as leadership 9 because of the Ethereal as well. And that's it. He does score 2 points though for securing objective 3. So I get 3 fresh cards. I get secure objective 1. At least I have to go backwards now. Defend objective 5, which is in your deployment zone, which I'm not going to get. And area denial. No enemy units within 6 inches of the center. And Aramin is there, waiting to be slain, hopefully. So, I didn't do great. Shadow Sun tried to take Aramin down, and then it took all of the Fire Warriors stood here. It was the last squad that he finally went down to. Yeah. Then, the Terminators, despite all the breaches and the blast cannon from the Storm Surge shooting into them, killed 1 Terminator. We killed 3 guys there with the cluster rocket system. We didn't kill any of them with the smart missile system from the Storm Surge. The airburst and fragmentation projector did nothing to these, and the broadside managed to kill 2 in a single wound. And that is it. And that was with 4 marker lights on them as well from Cadre Fireblade. I used uplink marker stratagem and I got the command point back, and I only rolled a 1 and I only got 2 hits because of the -1 with them, so I was only on 4. If I'd gotten the 5, it would have been very, very helpful because even the Storm Surge was only hitting on 3s.
We would have killed a lot more.
I would have killed more of them especially. So I get area denial and I get secure objective 1 for 2 points. Yeah, he's they're on the line, which is 12. So yeah, I get 1 point for that. Puts me at 2. You scored 1 last turn. I think I'm on the same. Right, so Ollie's got secure 4, big game hunter, and still got Kingslayer. You're determined, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not letting go of it just yet.
So, Terminators and these guys are hopefully going to kill the Breaches. These have consolidated a little bit into here. The Shaman's still within range of them to give them the +1, and the Sorcerer is going berserk. You spent your last command point to swap out some stratagems.
Yeah, so I've gave my Exotic Sorcerer Gift of Chaos and taken out Wartime.
Cool. So now he's going to try and take out the Ethereal because I used the reroll 1s to hit last turn instead of the Sense of Stone.
Yeah.
So, let's see if you can do it, Ollie.
So I've got no rerolls left, but I need a 6.
For Gift of Chaos, yeah? Oh, he does it! And what does this do?
Okay, so I've got to roll d6, and if it's greater than the target's toughness, it suffers d3 plus 3 mortal wounds.
So you need a 4
Yeah.
to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead! He just got Kingslayer and Slay the Warlord. I was on 10 points because of Slay the Warlord last turn to your 9. That's going to automatically put you at another 2, so you're already 1 ahead. And you've still got Big Game Hunter and Secure 4, which he's going to get. So it's a case of do as much damage and... Well, you've still got another site of power, actually, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I'm just going to cast Smite onto these here.
Onto the Fire Warriors.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Oh, close, just D3 then. Kills 1. So the rest of the psychic phase, you got Prescience off on these guys as well as Glamour, and this guy had Weaver of Fates. Shooting phase and charge phase, we managed to lose all the breaches over here. Lots of fire from the bolters. We lost 4 Pathfinders from up here. We lost quite a few Fire Warriors from down here. And I've just overwatched with these guys. Oli did it very, very carefully because the broadside is more than 6 inches away from this guy. So the idea is to charge both of these, charge these and then consolidate maybe into them or Shadow Sun, who knows. But I've just getting 6 wounds. 6 wounds is. And you got +1 to your save. Or is it just in your invulnerable save that?
+1 invulnerable swords, 3 plus invulnerable swords.
Yeah. Mix them all. I've still got something else to overwatch with. She's got 2 melters.
Don't do it.
She misses. So charge distance, Ollie. Yeah, he's in. So now he's probably going to go choppy, choppy, chop. And hack them to bits as well. I know we did it slightly out of sequence, but it doesn't make a difference. Realistically, I was never going to interrupt. No. So I'm guessing you've got lots of choppy goodness now.
Yeah, so I have 4 attacks base.
Right.
And then, because I've got 2 power swords, I get an extra attack.
Wow.
So I've got 5 attacks, and I'm using Sea's Bane Relic.
Okay.
It's not good, it's just strength 4.
Right.
3 damage. So I hit on 2s.
Yep. Nice.
Then it's only strength 4.
So you're winning me on 3s, or killing me on 3s. Oh my word! Wow. And of course I would have heroic interventioned with Shadow Sun, because why not? I've then got 4 attacks back with my warriors.
Yeah, so just 1 died.
I hit with 1. And then Shadow Sun's going to fight back and not do anything at all. Shadow Sun does 1 wound to the sorcerer, not a bad shout at all. So Ollie scores Kingslayer. He scores Secure Objective 4 for these guys. But I've got a morale test to make. These ones will auto-pass, but these I need a 1, 2, 3, or a 6. Fine. So, Ollie, you score 2 victory points plus D3. So that's 4 more, puts you at how many now?
11. No, 9, 13.
13 to my 10, I think. Going into turn 5 with the score of 13-10 to Ollie, I've drew Defend Objective 2. I then drew Defend and Secure 6, which I decided to discard, and I drew Kingslayer, which means I'm getting double whatever I roll on that. I'm getting a minimum of 2 points this turn for Kingslayer. So the 3 Fire Warriors have retreated, Shadow Sun has retreated, and these 3 Fire Warriors advanced, and that is all I've done. So basically I'm now just going to shoot everything. So it took everything I had. The 2 SMS went over, the Storm Surge SMS killed the guys over here. All of these guys rapid firing, and the Airburst and Fragmentation Projector and the Cluster Rocket System went into there, left a Zangor on 1 wound. The Pulse Blast Cannon killed 1 Terminator. The Hammerhead killed the other Terminator and the 2 Marines that were at the back. And then it was down to the broadside, which was the SMS took the last wound off there, and the high yield missile pod killed the Terminator over there with only 1 wound, and I managed to roll 3 damage. I even used marker lights to try and counteract the -1 from Glamour of Zinch, but I didn't get enough off, even with using the uplink marker stratagem as well. So I score Kingslayer for D3 doubled victory points. Oh my god. Wow. So how many points was I on? Was I on 10? So that's just put me on 16. And what were you on? 13. And with only 1 model left and 1 turn, I'm guaranteed 2 more victory points because of defend objective 2. Let's see what happens. So turn 5, Oli drew Overwhelming Firepower, Blood and Guts, and no prisoners. Very, very difficult cards with only 1 model left. He ditched these 2 and got Area Denial, so he will score 2 victory points, putting him on 15. However, I'm on 16, and at the end of his turn, I would score another 2, putting me on 18. And with 1 model left, I don't think you'd be able to catch up. No. The thing that did it was me discarding them 2 cards and then drawing Kingslayer. Yeah. Because had I not been able to do that, not only would I have not scored 3 points for rolling the D3, I wouldn't have scored double, which was that one thing won me the game at the end of that 5.
If you hadn't scored double, we'd be level on points.
Yeah. Potentially, depending on obviously what.
Actually, I'd have been in front by 1.
Because even if I'd rolled a 1, I'd have only scored 2, which means you would have still been winning.
Yeah, I'd have been in front by 1.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the game, though?
Bloodbath.
Definitely. I mean, you did kill a lot considering what you had.
Yeah, for the little model count I had, the amount of damage the psychic can bring out is unreal.
That 1 turn where you got almost nothing off, I think, is what cost you.
Yeah.
I got very lucky, I think, taking Magnus down. Yeah. I would have done slightly more had I remembered to actually fire me destroy missiles first. Yeah. But it would have been very superficial, because then what would I have done? Fired a few fire warriors further afield. It wouldn't have really done anything. I'm
more or less sacrificed my warlord to kill yours because I had Kingslayer.
Yeah, I think again if you'd gotten that off, that would have been worth it then, because you held on to Kingslayer for so long, and had you gotten it that turn when Ahriman was forward,
yeah, it's an extra card.
It would have been an extra card. You would have gotten Slay the Warlord sooner. Yeah, I think even up until turn 5 there, could have gone either way. It was swinging back and forth the whole time. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing the tower this time, and to move and fire was, yeah.
You don't see that every day.
Well, unless you play Stephen,
yeah,
because he just runs all over the place. But yeah, nevertheless, a really, really cool game. I like the new chapter approved missions. It really makes you think about it. And obviously, we would have kept going had you physically been able to score if you'd been in front.
Yeah, I mean, I was a few save rolls might have helped, but don't think it would have changed much anyway.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you again soon.
Bye.